Said, yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Talk with Southpaw Slick. And today's video is going to be based on a question I got from one of my female Instagram followers. And the question she had for me was, how does a man know he's in love with a woman? And how did you know you were in love with a woman? That's a good question. That's a good question. Signs that a man is in love with a woman. I actually had to think about that. One, I can say, is you actually take her advice in consideration, into consideration. Like if she gives you any kind of recommendations, like as far as, like you can do something this way instead of that way, you might actually consider doing it that way. Or if she recommends certain stuff, like a book or a movie, something that you probably wouldn't be interested in, you probably will actually look into it because it came from her. Now, that can be the same for a woman to a man, I'm assuming, right? But that's one right there. A sign that you're really into this chick. Like, you really, have strong feelings for this woman. You take her advice into consideration. Another thing I would bring up is you want to spend more quality time with her. Like, when you have free time or leisure time, you rather spend it with her than anyone or doing anything else. You know what I mean? Like, I have free time. I have this day off. I want to be around her. I want her to be in my presence. I just want to, smell her and actually touch her. And you know what I mean? Like, I just want to be around you. I just want to hear you talk. I don't care if you're talking about fucking Teletubbies. I just want to hear you talk. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be around you more often than not. Now, of course, this is early stages. Because I know some people are going to contest that. I already know. But early stages. That's why I said, like, when I'm assuming how you know you're in love, it is early stage. You know what I mean? Of course, things change over time. But some for better, some for worse. But that's another thing I would say. You want to spend more quality time with that individual. Going into that, another reason or another sign is a PDA or public display of affection. You want to do that more. I'm saying, like, when you're in public, you want to hold hands. You want to be holding her and all that. You know what I mean? You want to kiss, and don't care who's around, whatever. Now, of course, you don't want to be too crazy with it, but, basically enough for everyone else to know, like, yeah, like we together. This my girl, I'm her man, we together. Public display of affection is definitely turned up a notch. You know what I'm saying? When you really into somebody. Another sign that I'm in love with a woman. She's always on my mind. She's always on. I can't stop thinking about her. I just think about her nonstop. Like, now, of course, I mean, like, realistically, you think about other things, but you know what I mean. Expressively, she crosses your mind, like, all the time. Like, you think about just her and certain things you know about her, and she's just on your mind constantly. Always on your mind. I'm saying, to the point you might even start being clingy, even though that's not my style. But like, you might want to text her more often than you should. Like to the point it's overbearing. You call her multiple times a day. That's why I'm saying you just have her on your mind constantly. Another sign that you're in love. You're willing to share intimate details about yourself. Like, stuff that you wouldn't tell nobody else, you'll tell it to her. You'll let her know, like, like stuff that you like, dislike, or certain events that happen that you don't want to share with anybody else. You're more comfortable sharing those details or experiences with her. I'm saying, when you really in love like that, you're more open with shit. You know what I mean? Damn, this is a good question. You got me thinking. I love it. I love it. These are my favorite questions, the thought-provoking ones. Another sign that I'm in love. Willing to make lifestyle changes. Let's say you smoke, cigarettes in particular, and she doesn't like that. You know, I wish you would quit smoking. And, you know, like I'm saying, you might actually consider doing that. I mean, like, you might have had it in the back of your head before, but you wasn't really serious about it. She might make you become more serious about that. You know what? I actually might quit smoking. You know, it's also like a sign that you actually care about my health. You know what? So that's actually a good thing. That's actually a good thing. Which, I mean, me myself, I do smoke cigarettes, so definitely need to quit. I definitely need to quit, but it's hard, man. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's definitely not easy. But yeah, if she wanted me to stop smoking, I probably would consider it, depending on, you know, like if I'm really into her or not. You know, like I said, I might consider that. But that's when you get with somebody that smokes too, right? Nah, man. I'm saying you want somebody that's going to elevate you. So now if she smoke, you know, if she smoke weed, that'd be great. Even though you're going to have to re-up even more if she don't buy her own shit. You know what I mean? Like when I did the video a few days ago about would I date a cop, and I brought up the smoking thing, and I said this is one instance where I would prefer if she did smoke, so she can't really get on my case. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't mind my woman smoking, right? Smoking weed, even cigarettes, because I smoke some. I'm saying, but weed in particular. But the thing is, if she doesn't buy her own shit, you got to re-up even more. Let's say, like, you're used to getting a quarter, a half, and that'll last you. You can make that shit work or stretch, right? But then you got to start reeing up, like, QPs and shit. And then she smokes 75% of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, But yeah, making lifestyle changes. I'm saying whether it be, you know, certain vices or habits, like religion. Let's say like it's somebody, you date somebody that's atheist or they practice a different religion, they might consider converting over to yours. So let's say, even though me, it's essence though. Like I said, I'm a follower of Christ. That's just the way it is. End of story. But let's say I get with a chick. She's dope. She has pretty much damn near everything I'm looking for, but she's Hindu. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like, she might be, like, willing to convert over. You know what I mean? Like I said, me, myself, I couldn't get with a chick that was Muslim and wanted me to be Muslim. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. But continuing on, another sign that you're in love. Another sign that you're in love. You're more optimistic about stuff. It's like you look at the positive side of everything. You know, it's like you don't think as negative as you would on average. You know what I'm saying? You're willing to be more optimistic towards everything. It's like when you're in love, you just like, you know, all giddy and just happy about stuff. It's to the point you're just happy about life. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm in love and I don't care who knows it. You know what I mean? And that starts to, like, rub off on every aspect of life. You know, it's like, I just look at things more positively because I'm in love. There was something else. It just crossed my mind. Shit. No, hold that thought. I got you. I'm not going to drag it out too long. But there was something that did cross my mind, and now it's not coming back to me, and I'm being irritated by that. Damn, I had a really good one. I said, just bear with me. I said, we're not done. I at least got to get one more in there. That's it. You laugh at stuff that's not even funny. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the same for women too. I noticed that. Like a chick that I was like messing with some years ago, it's like I would just talk and she would like giggle and laugh, and I'm like, what's so funny? It's like, I don't know, I just like hearing you talk, you know. I said you kind of get that way too, like a man towards his woman. I was like, just hearing her talk, you're not laughing at them because it's funny. It's like you're just so happy you can't help but laugh. But that goes for jokes too. Even if the joke's not that funny because she told it, I'm saying you'll probably laugh at it. You know what I mean? You'll probably laugh at it just because. Like I said, you're just in love with her that much, or him that much in a woman's case, that you just laugh like I'm full of laughter because I'm full of happiness. So just hearing you talk and I'm giggling a little bit, it's just I'm just giddy and I got butterflies in my stomach. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are like signs right there. Now, me myself, it's never happened to me, and I'm not sure about any other guys, but I don't know. I don't know about it working the other way around, but a sign that came in my mind, I'll say it's more for women, and that's talking like your significant other. Like I said, I never really experienced that. You know, like as far as like her like saying something that I'm not already familiar with. You know, like when somebody be like, "That's cap," right? Everybody knows that. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of something like that would be idiosyncratic or not too many people say or use. I never had that. Never had that happen to me. Now for the woman, yes. You know, like certain stuff. You know, like me, I'm smoking that goody goody two shoe. I had her saying that shit. Yeah, I'm smoking some goody goody too. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's more so a woman to a man. She starts talking like you. She starts like you know it's the funniest but the cutest thing. She starts like using certain words of slang or different colloquialisms. It's like she'll speak more like you. And I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's like a subconscious thing, but I noticed that a woman will talk like you when she's really into you. Like she'll start saying words you say or how you say it. But yeah, I've never had that, you know, experience happen to me. But yeah, I don't know if I want to throw that reason in there or a sign in there. But yeah, like I would say those are probably like the main signs that came to mind as far as like personal experience. Now I'm not sure about everybody else, but I would say these are a few signs. Even though I'm sure there's more, but I don't want to drag the video out too long because break is about to end in a bit. But yeah, those will be the signs that a guy is really into you or he's in love with you. You know, like those are the main ones that cross my mind. And most importantly, he actually is considering marriage. And I'm talking about and having kids. I'm talking about a guy that doesn't want either or both. I would say he actually might change his mind for you. You know what? I didn't want to get married, but I think I might be crazy enough to marry this one. I think she convinced me like that she's worth marrying. She's worth having my seed or my children. So that's another sign right there. But break's about to be over. Southpaw Slick. I'm out.